system. It's not just an air purifier. It's not just a bladeless fan. It's actually pulling in all of that dirty air, cleaning and scrubbing it, and then pushing only that clean air out through all of these vents. So again, it's not pushing around all that dirty air. It is a system that will help you feel better, hopefully. Like I said, if those are your irritants, all those things we talked about, the dust, the dirt, the dander, the pollen, if those irritate you, remove those out of the equation, okay? Only move that clean, fresh air around. Now, you're asking yourself, what kind of room can I put this in?
Right.
Here's the great thing. Put it in any room. This thing is a workhorse. The smaller the room, the more times an hour it's gonna clean and scrub the air and turn it over. Like in a bedroom, in a 150 square foot room. Adam, it's gonna turn the air over 3.7 times an hour. In a great room, 400 square feet, it's gonna go ahead and turn that air over 1.17 times an hour. So that's more than 30 times a day. So this thing is working while you don't have to.
I'll tell you what, it's better than no times a day.
Oh my gosh. Well, if I could get somebody to clean my house 30 times a day, that
if
would
only.
be. If I could get somebody to clean it one time a day.
If only as well.
I had 2 kids for that and they still haven't done the job. So speaking of doing the job, we wanted to create a demonstration to show you how this is pushing all of the clean air out. Now, notice in the front, all of these balloons are having a great little dance party,
they are,
right?
They're
moving
time.
around, they're all that stuff. Now, there's a group of balloons in the back that aren't having as much fun.
No.
They're kind of stuck to the wall, and that is how this thing works. These back here are sticking here because remember, this fan is not pulling in dirty air. It's not pulling in the air from the back. It's only pushing clean, fresh air out. So again, it's going through the base, it's pushing all the clean air out. So anything in front of this unit, it's gonna move and it's gonna spread that air. Now come down to the bottom if you don't mind for a second. Notice here on the side, you've got 4 balloons kind of stuck.
It's like you glued them there, Trace.
They're not, okay? That is the power of the intake, Adam. That is where the unit is pulling in the dirty air, okay? That's how powerful it is, and it actually has them stuck here.
Yeah.
It's going through the 4 layers of filtration, the air is, and then like I said, once it's clean and scrubbed, that air is being pushed out into your environment.
So this is a today's special. It's an encore opportunity at that same price, but it is expiring. And I do have an update on the colors as well. You're seeing the gray one in the video there. Look how impressive it is. You know, most fans, and we'll talk about this in a second, don't look like that. This is something that becomes a part of the home, a part of the room. It looks beautiful. It's not a cleaning nightmare. It's not a safety issue. And obviously it's oscillating, so it's helping to disperse the air all throughout the house. But the air that it's moving is cleaner air, because it has an air purifier built in. That's why, again, it's a 2-in-1. It's a fan, it's an air purifier. All right, here's the update. If you want the classic white, I have 200 left before sellout. Here's what we know for a fact. There is no other today's special this year for an air purifier and fan together. There is no other opportunity this year, and there's certainly nothing else online that compares to the value that we have. It is a fraction of what it would be. In fact, the regular retail price is $300. So we've discounted it from $300 to $129.99, and of course added in that free shipping and handling. That's the charcoal gray. There's the black trace. Let's go look at the usual suspects, shall we? Because when you say fan, this is what most of us think of.
Well, I mean, it's that time of year. It's springtime. You know, people are running to their closets. They maybe have one day of good weather and then it gets cold again, you know, but you bring the fan out because you want to circulate all of that air throughout your home. But you pull the fan out and this is what you're dealing with. This thing has been sitting in there for almost a year.
Right.
Collecting dust. It's only done one thing all year.
Collect dust, yes.
So when you turn this on, that dust, again, moves throughout your house. It moves to you who, you know, may be watching TV or cooking dinner or having a good night or trying to get a good night's sleep. Be honest, when was the last time you actually removed this grate?
Never.
And
Never,
cleaned
Tracy.
it? Or what about this one?
Oh, come on.
You know, you're not going out to get a screwdriver.
I haven't got time for this.
Maybe you stuck your fingers in here when it wasn't on and you tried to get that dust out. Okay, just to kind of clean some of it out. Okay, out with the old, in with the new. But, okay, these are fans. Maybe they do the trick up to your standards. They move air, you get like a little breeze. It's moving dirty air. It's old school. It's not purifying the air. This is a 2-in-1 solution for your home. There's no other way that you can clean and scrub the air other than your lungs.
Yes.
So think of the thing. Listen, of all the things that we sell at HSN, this has the strictest guidelines of what we can and can't say.
Absolutely.
100%, because we're not gonna make any medical claims or anything. It's like, you cannot say this, you cannot say this, you cannot say this, all right? The fact that Adam and I can say that this cleans formaldehyde out of your air, E. coli, which I thought just lived on surfaces. I had no idea. Out of your air. I mean, that's tackling the unexpected. Like, I didn't even think about that. Hunter did, they knew what was coming, they did this. So having something in your house that checks all the boxes, clean and scrubs the air, moves clean air around, gives you that wonderful relief of a fan. It stands about 2.5 feet tall. It's 9 inches all the way around. It's not too big, it's not too bulky. It's 2 necessities in 1 footprint.
It's a fantastic innovation from a brand that we know, from a brand like Tracy said that we trust. It's Hunter. We love Hunter. We know Hunter has a reputation that they stand by, and a reputation that's been built up over many, many, many years. We've grown up with Hunter. Guys, it's time to wrap this up. It's our final live presentation, our last chance at the encore pricing. It will not be back this year. If you want the white, there's 175 left. 175 if you want the signature white. You know, a fan like this can easily cost $400 or $500. You know the one I'm talking about. This has similar technology. There's no blades, there's no buffeting, there's no extra noise. Acoustically engineered to be quiet, diffusing the air through these air channels and again oscillating. So we know as a fan, it's a premier look and feel. And as an air purifier, it's best in class. 360 degrees, it's pulling in the dirty air because the air is dirty. That's not Tracy saying it or me saying it or you saying it. It just is, it's dirty. Tracy, we always use the example of you go to a restaurant, they give you a glass of water and the water had dirt in it, you wouldn't drink it.
One little speck. You send it back.
You're like, oh,
no. Can I get a new glass? And I think about now, like, how many times do you clean and sanitize your hands? How many times do you clean your countertops? Or how many times are you tackling, you know, the things that are right in front of your face? The air is literally right in front of your face. It's the one thing that we do 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We don't want to stop breathing, all right? So why not get something home that makes sure that what you're breathing is the cleanest and purest air. So again, we only have about 7 minutes left. Why this unit, why this model? Well, let's take a quick tour of this.
Let's do a tour.
It's, again, a 4-layer filtration system at the base when it comes to air purification. All of the stuff is right here. You've got your on and off switch, you've got your speed, you've got a timer, you want it to oscillate, it'll oscillate. Everything right here is also right here. You have a remote control. It's gonna go through the EcoSilver technology. We have a graphic that'll show you how great this unit is. It's gonna go through 4 layers of filtration. So check this out, it's in your bedroom. It's gonna pull in the dust, the dirt, the dander, the pollen. It's gonna pull in the mold spores, the antimicrobial properties. It's gonna go into that unit and it's gonna hit that first line of defense, which is your EcoSilver technology. That's gonna inhibit the growth of anything that is live and gonna grow on surfaces. First line of defense. Second line of defense, your true HEPA filter. 99.97% of the particulates in your home, dust, dirt, dander, pollen, all those things that make your eyes water and your nose run. It's gonna get rid of 99.97% of that stuff. Now, it doubled down. It's gonna add 2 more layers of defense. It's gonna add that photocatalyst filter, that UVC light. When the 2 of them, you know, marry up to each other, it's gonna get rid of E. coli. It's gonna get rid of formaldehyde. It's gonna get rid of all that stuff. That is just the first part of this unit. That's the base, that's the air purifier. All of that comes in, all of that magic happens, and once it's clean, once it's pure, once it's been, you know, scrubbed, it now goes up through the base. And now it goes through the dozens of little vents that are right here, pushing only that clean, fresh air out into your home, into your living room, into your bedroom. So if you're, you know, having a tough time sleeping tonight and you're watching us, you know, imagine having a nice little breeze,
Yes.
a nice little accent light. But knowing that that breeze is not pushing that hindrant on you. It's not pushing pollen on you. It's not pushing dust on you. Know and trust that it's just pushing the freshest air around your home, around your kitchen, around your living room, around your TV room.
If you just give Tracy and I 30 days, I mean, you'll feel it. You'll feel it every morning when you wake up. You'll notice when you walk into the house that the air feels fresher, it feels cleaner. It's just such a noticeable feel the difference product. With that being said, it's $300 at retail, so a massive discount as we're down to $129.99 and on free shipping and on FlexPay. On FlexPay, it's $26 to get it home. White is about to sell out. After white sells out, gray will be the next one to go, and then after gray, black will go. We had a couple other colors as well, but they both sold out. So we're down to the 3 core classics. Again, if you have your eyes on the white, we are taking final orders right now. Oh, wow, okay, our producer Rocky letting me know black also is gaining a lot of steam, so only a couple hundred left in the black to boot. So if you want the black, that is also nearly gone. Trace, it's just a better built product. I love that it's the accuracy of real HEPA, that photocatalyst, no air purifier that I've seen has that UVC light like that. When I get it home and open the box, is there anything in particular I need to do?
Have we met? Have we met? I mean, I've been here for 10 years. I don't do complicated.
Well, I know you don't. You don't do instruction manuals either.
No, I don't.
Just plug it in.
No, I just plug it in. And that's all you have to do too. You take it out of the box and listen, if it comes in 2 pieces the way that we're showing you, all you do is you screw in the top. It's like clicking. It's not too big of a hassle. The filters are already in there. Everything is already set up. You go ahead, you plug it in, you put it into the room that you want. And again, do a mental inventory of all the rooms in your house and ask yourself, you know, could this room, could the kitchen benefit from this? Could my bedroom benefit from this? Could I benefit from this being in any of these rooms?
Yes.
I mean, that's the, you know, I love this is like a Zen room. I told my husband, I was like, honey, there's a Zen room in my present.
We need a Zen room.
A Zen room. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He
We're not living
any
our
room
best
is Zen
life.
when you're not there.
That was a good one, Trace.
But again, it's nothing that you have to worry about. All you do, pop the top on, very easy. The filters are in, and you just plug it in, and it'll do all the heavy lifting for you. That's what we love so much about this. Now, there's a couple things that I do want to point out. People have heard about UVC lights for years.
Yes.
They don't want to be exposed to them. I don't know why. I don't know if there's anything. I just know that people are just like, oh, I don't want the UVC light. That's